Alright, fellas, I came as soon as I could. There's a new citizen's request available. Let me see if... Alright, what do we got? Okay, a number of citizens wish to explore the planet. They've identified a nearby freighter wreck, and they believe they might recover valuable salvage. Should I authorize the expedition? The problem is, once again, we're in debt. We're in too much debt to authorize any expeditions. We really do need to upgrade our get our productivity up to where we're afloat. So I'm gonna have to deny this request on financial grounds. They're not gonna like this, but well. We are in debt, and a considerable amount of it too. So yours truly is going to go and I don't know, grab a few more resources while he's down here. And I suppose if anything else happens, I'll be back. And here it is, the agricultural units. Let me just add the roof here. Oh, I gotta keep going with this. Okay, that's another 90 minutes. I don't know why they keep building these things without roofs. Okay, well. So I'm guessing this thing isn't exactly finished, but I suppose this is in my office, is it? No. I suppose what I ought to do is check my Sentinel alert level. I imagine all this construction is going to attract their attention. Wait a second. Can I don't think I can clear my debt manually. Oh, wait a sec. Sentinel alert level is 21%. Now, it used to be an even 20. So they're getting a little, I guess, anxious. What else does this thing have? Bounty scanner increases productivity, localized cognito hazards, I'm not sure what those are. Decreased productivity. Gravitational anomalies, well, they kill people. It's also targeted by thieves, and then there's earthquakes. Yeah, well, this is, I guess you could call this a fixer-upper of a settlement. Regardless, I'm sure something else will happen when this roof is finished. I guess these things, they take place on a particular time scale. And then there's these falling bits of, I want to say, damaged technology. I'm wondering if one of those is going to slam into my settlement. I should hope not. I've been scrounging around for resources, just in case I need them. And yeah, I have been staying on this planet. However, I imagine that if there's something that's not available on this planet, I will be able to get it from somewhere else, like my ship, for instance. Yeah, the Tito's got a very well-stocked cargo hold. Even if I can't get it there, if it's like chromatic metal, or not chromatic metal, indium or something like that. Can I really not do anything with this? Oh well, it was worth a shot. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll go back to, doing random maintenance stuff to my frigate. I mean, I've sent some of my fleet out on missions, but you know how long those take. And I've been scanning you know, plants, animals. I've got almost all of them done. All the animals done. There's like, I'm missing one of them. And I expect that I'll be on here long enough to find the thing. You know, if I could, I would clear this settlement's dead. I've certainly got enough. What the? Oh lordy! All right. Red alert! We're under fire. Didn't say anything about doing this. All right. Where's my ship? There it is. Terrible. How do I track these things? Okay, no. Can I get out of here? Come on. How on earth was I supposed to... Okay, I didn't know how to lock on to something. I'm gonna have to read up on that. But I suppose this is what happens when you start developing a settlement. It attracts the attention of unsavory customers. I'll just land here. Well, it looks like somebody's arrived on the planet. On a related note, I wonder why the teleport doesn't land me in my office as opposed to at the settlement hub. Well, regardless, what do we have here? Okay, a stranger named Collins Pa has announced their grand arrival and wishes to be conveyed to the Overseer. They present plans for a tritium workshop in a spirit of cooperation. In return, all they ask is our mutual cooperation in making a donation. Well, as much as I'd like to, I can't because, again, we're in debt and getting deeper in it by the minute. I hate to say this, really. It galls me. It really galls me. And there's the roof. Now we need a heat capacitor? That's interesting. Okay, let me see. Can I get... Yeah, apparently I can. I need 2 of these. And there. 2 heat capacitors. Well, I suppose this is the last part of the agricultural unit. It'll be completely finished after this. Let me just check up on the sentinels, see if they're noticing this place anymore. No, wait. Yeah, 22%. Okay. Well, suppose I'll simply have to come back when this is finished, too. So I'll see you then. Well, it looks like our first construction thing's finished. And now that we have a farm module, citizens have submitted plans for something else. Development of both the new Starship Hub and a multi-barn. Data indicates a 45% rating for the Starship Hub, while 42% approve the multi-barn. What about the other 13%? I guess they're undecided. But I figure we ought to have a Starship dock, considering how long it takes to build a farm module. Maybe Starship dock will take less time. I need chromatic metal. I might as well... Well, I've got chromatic metal already. Now where do I need to put it? Oh, interesting. They've got scaffolding around my ship. I guess maybe it'll be the first... Are they gonna... No, wait, are they gonna build the thing around it? Because that's what it looks like. That'd be fascinating. Here we go. I was wondering what I was supposed to do here. Okay, well, let's see. Here's the materials. It'll take an hour, which is better than an hour and a half. Now let me see. Where was that farm thing, by the way? I can't quite remember where it was. I suppose I can improve upon the farming module later. I think it was by the office? I'm not really sure. Maybe it's that thing. Oh, somebody likes what I did. See, it's this guy. Alright, well... I imagine I might have other things... Well, nothing mission related, but... I guess errands to run, so... I'm gonna head back to my ship, the Teeter. And I imagine I'll be back once the first phase of the Starship Hub is finished. Neat looking place, isn't it? Well, this, if I remember correctly, is the inside of the farm units. Thing I just got finished building. And speaking of things I just got finished building, I'm gonna go see how. Well, the spaceport doesn't have that long left. All I gotta do is find the construction site for it. It used to be around my ship, but ever since I went back to my freighter to do some errands. Oh wait, never mind. There it is.
Technology recharge.
Now we don't have that long. Got about... Yeah, here we go, yeah. 13 seconds left. 10, 9, 8... Okay, and the final fit out needs Aronium. Do we have any Aronium? Maybe it's on the freighter somewhere? Let me see. It'll be really hilarious if it turns out I had some the whole time and just didn't know what it looked like, but... Let me resolve this citizen's dispute here. Or, no, it's a visitor. Problem is I don't think we're out of the hole just yet. We haven't started turning a profit. We're just falling a bit slower, if you know what I mean. Okay, now I can't exactly be at the settlement, like, continuously. Okay, the visitor. What do you got here? A stranger named Settler Utu asks to do business with the Overseer. They claim to be a wanderer in the grand tradition of peaceful exploration and offer nanite clusters in recognition of our mutual interests. Well, I'll accept his gift. I imagine it's a diplomatic thing. He wants to make a good impression on up-and-coming settlements. Well, I certainly appreciate it. Okay, so, now about this Aronium. All it says is paraffinium and ionized cobalt. Pin items from the catalog for additional hints. Okay, let me see what the catalog has to say about this stuff. Now, Aronium should be, where would it be under? Would it... It wouldn't be exotic. It wouldn't be a raw material at all. So, oh yeah, this would be a crafting... Oh, it's this stuff. You need 50 paraffinium and 50 ionized cobalt. No wonder. I was thinking in entirely the wrong scale, but now that I know what it looks like, I am almost positive I have, or at least I used to... Yeah, here we go. I didn't have to synthesize this stuff at all. I had it lying around the whole time. I knew this was going to happen. Okay. Back to my ship. Or should I say the construction site? Yeah, this scaffolding, or whatever this thing is, takes some time to spawn in. Alright. Here you are, 3 Aronium. It'll take another hour, but at least they don't have to build the roof. Now, there's something I've been meaning to do, and I didn't exactly get around to it. And it's to see how all this construction is affecting the settlement's status. Let's see. What do we got? Oh my goodness. Sentinel alert level is through the roof. It's 72. The current debt is, well, a lot. It's probably because of how... It probably has to do with how long I was away from keyboard. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be filming continuously every day. I mean, I could spend like... X amount of hours, maybe 12 hours on a weekend, which is a lot. But as you can see, the productivity is up to almost 200,000 units a day. So I guess once the spaceport is finished, yeah, well, still the alert level, the Sentinel alert level, has me kind of concerned. But I suppose if the colony's under attack, then I won't be too far away. I'll be up on board the Teeter. Alright, I came as soon as I could. Another dispute. What's going on here? So, hireling Luskida and colonist Erba both claim to be the true owner of this knife. Colonist Erba's name is scrawled upon the item, though the writing appears to be recent. Huh. Well, okay, this is another one of those things where there really isn't a whole lot of, evidence. Colonist Erba's name is scrawled upon the item. It is recent, but at the same time, it's possible that that Erba bought the thing recently, or maybe I don't know. There really isn't enough evidence to point to the idea that Luxidia that it was Luxidia's knife as opposed to Erba's. So, in the absence of any further evidence, I'll have to find from colonist Erba. What? Okay, I have no idea how settling a dispute of suspects that there's a spy. I mean, there was really no way to settle that. Am I gonna have to base every decision off the am I gonna have to suspect that everybody with a recently acquired item stole it? It doesn't make sense. And there it is, the landing area. It's finished. So the first thing I ought to do is bring my ship over here. I was scrounging for things earlier, so yeah, it I had to bolt over here for a citizen's dispute. Wait a minute. So apparently there's a stranger sighted nearby, and they're gonna show up in like 45 or so minutes, I guess. In the meantime, let's see. Okay, apparently there aren't any construction opportunities. The status. Okay, I'm not exactly sure why this is, but I can swear up and down that that I had more productivity before the spaceship port was built. I don't know. Maybe I ought to wait till this guy shows up. Ah, and there you are at last. Alright. What's this here? Citizen Lusteroid has demanded an audience. Our medics indicate that they are suffering a fever. The word stones have spoken to them, and they repeat their message. Our something was a warning. A scattering of coin is all they ask in return for their message. If I only knew what a pockort was. Well, it is going to add to the debt, but first off, it won't add much, and second, they did come right here. They are trying to warn us of something, and we did see them coming like miles away, so yeah, I know it's going to add to the debt, but still, I'll help them. I'll heed the warning. Blessed by the Aerons. Yes, I know. My problem is there aren't any new construction opportunities. So, but what exactly is this? Ah, my citizen happiness has been improved, and it looks to me as though. Let's see. I seem to have lost one of my negative factors. And wait a second. Our productivity is more than our maintenance cost. That means that eventually the debt will be cleared. I don't know how this happens. Maybe it was the warning, but it seems we're going to be afloat. So since there aren't any construction opportunities, I can of course come back say 16 hours later in real time, and by then the debt will be cleared and there will probably be another construction opportunity. So until then, I'll be right back.